Alright guys, this is like a tips and tricks video. So my first tip is actually going to be for players who already prestige at least once. This is going to make your runs more efficient. So once you get to the very end and right before you prestige, you should enter a game. When you go into, when you're in the lobby and you're trying to enter, you can enter a public game or a private game. So you can enter a private game, drop drop your spirit stones, drop a stack of gold, and then go prestige. And then when you prestige, you're gonna end up at the beginning. Just run back here, grab it, and that's gonna give you a head start on your next run. So the stack of 5k gold will allow you to go all the way up to level 12. You can go max out, but after a certain amount of runs, I figured that you really don't even need to be like level 13. Use the steel. You can just use the gold, and you can just get the spirit stones so you can even make more gold. Remember to fill up your ammo before you prestige, and it's just gonna make your runs more efficient. So yeah, this is pretty much gonna be a full run. I'm gonna give all types of tips, but I'll probably speed up a lot of the video where nothing really interesting is happening, like this part. But another thing I'm gonna tell you guys do not have to go and open up all the shortcuts. It doesn't matter. The whole game is like 20 minutes long or something like that, maybe 30 minutes, maybe even more. I have no idea. But on this boss, you can just shoot, right, and then you're gonna shoot a little more forward. And then boom, you're done the first fight. So for this boss, you're really gonna just want to rely on your rocket launcher. You can pretty much ignore everybody except for the two big guys, and then down there's one, the throwers, I call them. Kill the throwers, and then that last big zombie is all you have to kill. Alright, that's done. Now there's a tip that I'm gonna go right away from this, so you guys should watch. This is a site specific tip. So once you get here, you can just jump here, look all the way straight up, and then boom. And this bypasses all the walking and stuff you gotta do on that side. And then another, I recommend everyone has a scythe because you can just do stuff like this. You fall all the way down, you're gonna take some damage, but if you just do the air attack while you're close to the floor, you're not gonna get any fall damage, and that's gonna come play a part later. So the next trick I'm gonna show you is right here, and you're gonna need a scythe for this trick. So usually you guys would have to go all the way up there and then fight the boss and things of that nature. But if you have the scythe, you can just jump off, and then before you hit the ground, use the attack. If you use the attack too early or you jump really high with it, then there's like an invisible death zone that will kill you instantly. So just fall, and before you hit the ground, then you do it. I need to go buy some more rockets really quickly. I think I'm gonna buy this just to speed things up a little bit. Make sure you guys get a plasma cannon too, because on every run, because it's gonna just speed things up a lot. There's only really two bosses that you need the plasma cannon for, in my opinion. But for the both bosses that you need it for, it's highly recommended. You do not need the damage boost. I almost never use the damage boost, but I'm just not trying to have like a hour-long video here. With this boss, you just pretty much gonna keep wrapping them up grouping them, and then just shoot them with rockets until the golden guys come out. And once the golden guys come out, you're gonna use your plasma cannon. Don't be afraid to take stink damage. They only take like 5 each, so isn't that big of a deal. Now you see the gold has spawned, the gold guy, but I usually don't use the plasma cannon until at least like 4 or 5 of them have spawned. I'm not really sure why I do that, because I think it would be more efficient if I just waste 2 plasmas on this boss. Okay. Usually there's more of those guys, but whatever. So once you're here, if you feel like you need to restore some health, go ahead. And once I get here, I like to do the boss straight ahead first, because I feel like that is the most annoying and the hardest boss. It's not hard, it's really just annoying. And after that boss, I like to do the one over there in the little library looking thing. But this one, just like all the bosses, you're pretty much gonna do the same tactic. There's only one boss, the third boss over here, that I'm gonna use a different strategy on. But pretty much on all of these first bosses, you're gonna just be grouping them up and then shooting them with rockets. And this one, you're pretty much guaranteed to take damage. Yeah, you just want to perimeter, stand outside. I'm sure it's like be more efficient if I shot them more often, but for some reason I'm like cheating on myself, so I just like wait for a lot of them to group. On this boss, the gold guys are not the final boss. So that's just a heads up. But this is the last boss. You're gonna need the plasma cannon, so don't be afraid to waste like literally the rest of your shots on it. Just don't be too wasteful about it. Try to make sure that it kills. And the blue guys are the last guys, so you're gonna want to just know that you're close to the end. And with this boss, sometimes, well, most of the time, you see there's still zombies spawn, but you just wait for this door to open, and once it's open, you can just leave. So now we head to the second boss. This boss is also very annoying because they just spawn different stuff all the time. So I think the dogs are gonna come out this time. No dogs. So when it's this spawn, it's a lot. It's easier, but it feels this is probably the best spawn you can get, where it's just stinkers. Because when the dogs are out, it's just so annoying because they don't follow you, they don't group up, and they have more health and things like that. So yeah, it's just pretty annoying in general. Yeah, it's just the same tactic. Group them up, launch them. Oh, I guess I'll show you really quickly. So you can go up here. This is not the best spot, but you go up here, they can hit you. And then you just walk down a little bit, they'll run towards you. The only problem with this spot, though, is after you kill them, you have to step down halfway down the ladder again to make them attract. You can just stay up here and pick them up, but it's kind of like slower. But you'll have to go down and then go back up like this. So you will be taking damage. The other spot on here, on this boss, is you hop on this cage and basically do the same thing. But sometimes you still have to, you still need to like walk into the gas to attract them. You see. But then the last thing is you can stand behind here and they'll group up on this side or that side, but they won't be able to attack you. But yeah, that's pretty easy, straightforward boss. I'm gonna go grab some health again. I'm gonna grab some more rockets. So this is gonna be my favorite boss. Again, you do not need the damage thing. I almost never grab the damage thing, but I'm just trying to make this a lot faster. So with this next boss, is my favorite because you can actually use the scythe on the whole boss. But there is a trick that I'm gonna show you with this boss. So when you, if you never done this boss, when you start it, there's gonna be an orange wall, um, an orange wall that does like 500 damage. Like so, if you look closely, you can see that on this side it goes all the way to the inside of the cell wall, but on this side it doesn't. So what you can do is just go inside the one of these cells on the right side, and you'll be safe. I'll just show you right here real quick. See? And then you just boom, you're good. But yeah, yeah, this is a pretty easy boss. Actually, now that I think about it, it might be even more efficient to cross the wall early, because that thing just kills so many zombies for me. Usually I like to go on the last cell, but I think going in the first cell might be better. But yeah, you can see here, I don't, this just feels like one of them hack and slash games. I can just keep going. And when there's like big groups, you can out heal the damage they're dealing. And you see I'm back to 300 health or 300 shields constantly. And then with this boss, it's one of them bosses that, yeah, see there's zombies left over, but the boss is done. And now we're gonna move on to the final fight. This last fight can be a little annoying. Come on. Oh, I just lost a lot of health there. But it's still going pretty straightforward. You're just gonna rocket launch everything. So later on, you're gonna see at the bottom, it will say you're an abomination. That's when you can start attacking the dragon's head, and that's when the orange walls are gonna come up. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward at this point. Just do what you've done on every other boss, pretty much. A little bit. So once the big horde comes and the fog, that's how you know like you're halfway through. Watch out for that fire, it does damage to you. I don't know if it does damage to the zombies though. And then boom, you see you're an abomination. And this is when you just go ignore the zombies and you go straight for the dragon. And you want to stay a little far back. Don't stand too close because of this orange wall right there. It can catch you off guard. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Alright, and then now I'll show you how I prestige, like I said in the very beginning, to make everything more efficient. So since I'm in a private game, I'm not scared of anyone is gonna steal my stuff, so I can just do this very easily. But Okay, guys, looks like I've maxed out on metal now. I guess it maxes out at 100k. Yeah, I dropped over 1,000 of them. So I guess I would not be prestiging, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. I guess I just gotta start spending my metal on ammo rather than the gold. But yeah, see, you just pick up your gold, you pick up your spirit shards, and then you can just level up again. And pretty much we just made a full circle. So this is how I'm gonna end it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about this mode, I guess you can ask me. I don't know if I don't know everything about this thing, but if I do know something, I guess I'll well, let me just shut up. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Have a good one.